I'm not going to do as much talking because by this point you guys should be understanding how to do some of these materials. I will just show you the calculations that I do and say them out loud. I guess that's the opposite of not talking, but I'm not going to try to write them all. So these are specific. It says determine the final price in the following situations. These situations are similar to the taxes and tips lessons, except you're going to subtract from the original price or number versus adding to the original number. Discounts and sales will make the original number smaller. So, calculator is open. I'm going to look to see these. What is the final cost of an item that is $80 discounted by 15%? Make sure to include units and to the hundreds place 2 decimal places. It's money. So I'm going to take that 80 and I'm going to multiply it by the 15% represented as a decimal 0.15. I get the answer of 12. Now my brain still needs to write that down so that I remember it. It's going to be subtracted from the 80. And I can do that in my head. So the answer is 68. So your answer shall be typed in using the $ and the appropriate amount of digits for money. I think I said it was 62. I got interrupted by a telephone call. 68. And my 2 decimals as instructed. The next one tells me that I am the final cost of an item that is 75 discounted by 10. So I'm going to use my calculator and I'm going to do that $75 times 10%, which is 0.10 as a decimal. That is $7.50. So that I can remember what I'm doing, I will do $75, lining up my decimals, subtract $7.50. 0, carry the 1, 5, this turns into a 4. So it is $67.50. That is the final answer for that one. Make sure that you include the units of dollars, $67.50. Next problem. What is the final cost of an item that is $40 discounted, which means subtracted, by 5%? I'm going to use my calculator. I'm going to type in 40 times, and 5% is 0.05. Get that answer. It is $2. I can do that in my head. $40 discounted means subtracting 2, so my answer is 38. And I need to make sure that I include my numbers. 38 with 2 decimal points as instructed. Okay, now this one is finding the original cost, and it's a little different, so it makes me do all the little steps. First thing, determine what percent you really paid for. This means subtract your percent discount from 100. So in this case, I take that 100 and I'm going to subtract the 8%, and I'm paid 92% towards this item. So I'm going to type that right here as it asks. Step 2, divide my sale price by the percent you really paid. This will be your original amount. How much was your original amount? Include units and 2 decimal places. Now, that means I'm going to take my sale price, which was $18.40, and we are dividing, since we're dealing with the going backwards, basically, dividing by the 0.92 that I paid. I'm going to need my calculator. 18.40 divided by 0.92 means my original price was $20. So I will type that in there with the appropriate amount of digits, 0.00s, as instructed. Doing the same problem again. So I'll erase what I've got. First thing it tells me to do is determine what percent I really paid for. So I'm subtracting my discount, which was 30%, from my 100%. So the percent that I really paid for this item, I only paid 70% for this item. So I will type 70% right there. And then I'm going to make sure that I'm reading the instructions that tells me what to do. It says divide my sale price. My sale price was $185.50. I'm going to divide it by the percent that I paid, which was 0.70. And that will get me what was the original amount. So 185.50 divided by 0.70 equals, I pay, the original price was $265. So I got a pretty good deal. So $265.00. I'm going to hit submit. Again, the kids in class are doing this with me. They're not using this video, so you guys should be using this video to check. I am making sure that I'm correct. I don't have any errors that I have to fix. So I'm correct. For once, Miss Beacon didn't make any blunders, so you guys should be good to go.